Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be sharing about the homework policy at the British School of Kampala, which is the school that I currently work at. So let's get in and see what the homework policy is about. At the British School of Kampala, homework is seen as a necessary adjunct to classroom teaching, and all students can expect to receive homework on a daily basis. Homework, the purpose of homework is that it is intended to reinforce work covered in class and to help students develop important habits of self-discipline, organization, and self-reliance. So, originally in 2012, when the British School was first opened, homework was given to the students by the teachers at their own discretion. Teachers chose what the subjects were and they gave them to the students for homework. Students received pieces of homework that were mostly paper-based, and homework was not compulsory, unlike now, where the homework must be done by every student every day, and sometimes it's research-based, so it is not always on pieces of paper. Since the introduction of the homework policy in 2018, a homework timetable was introduced. Students receive a different piece of homework each day of the week. For example, the children in primary school receive spelling homework and on Monday, and then they receive a mental math piece on Tuesday, and science or humanities homework piece on Wednesday, and so on. So here are some of the strengths of the homework policy. The homework policy promotes independent learning because obviously the children have to attempt tasks at home on their own without teacher prompting. The homework also helps parents and carers to become more involved in children, especially in research-based tasks that require extra resources or the use of the internet. Children learn how to get self-discipline because the homework is time-based and they have to hand it in the very next day, so they learn to pace themselves and beat deadlines. Homework helps to refine research skills because the children are usually finding out about a topic on their own. Homework reinforces skills taught in class. The homework is always based on a topic that the children have learned at school that very day, and then they just take a few questions that help to reinforce the skills that were taught in class that day. Reading is a very fundamental part of homework at the British School, and I like this very much because the more they read, the better they are at comprehending. Reading is the largest part of homework, and as such, students do take home with them a labeled book to read from the class library and record the title and author in their diaries. The student is expected to read the book in the allocated time, and upon return, the teacher asks them some comprehensive questions so they can get the next book. So this helps them to keep up to date with their comprehension skills. Some of the weaknesses of having homework, especially every day, is that it is very time consuming and becomes monotonous when the children could spend their time doing other activities that they much rather like. Also, it's hard to assess student progress because homework is usually based on a skill that is done in class and chosen by the teacher. So it does not give any room for the student to practice a skill that they would rather be practicing, that they feel they need to get better at. Homework has to be graded every time it is handed in, and so this increases on the amount of work that each teacher has to do every day. So overall, if everybody understands the purpose of homework, then the homework policy is definitely a necessary tool in learning for everybody at the British School of Kampala. As we have already seen, homework does help to promote self discipline, and sometimes the homework can be very one dimensional because it focuses on the skills that the teacher wants to emphasize rather than what the students would like to practice, or doesn't necessarily take into the children's diversity when they're doing their homework. But I guess if we refocus and understand the purpose of homework as teachers, parents, and everybody that's involved in the students' learning, then the homework policy will make learning just better. Thank you for watching my video.